Good thing about this weather though, it's good for sniffing out your drunk drivers.
When it comes to drivers who like a toke,
Why am I getting a whiff of weed?
there's one Interceptor
Well, you're driving really erratically. So why was that?
who's a particular expert
Are you normally this lethargic? You seem very chilled.
at weeding them out.
Lean forward, just stick your tongue out. What I'm going to do is swap over.
Phil, the nose, brought it.
Well, the thing I want to make sure is whether or not your driving's down to the fact that you're taking cannabis or it's down to the fact that you're just a drip.
Tonight, Phil's out nosing for dodgy motors.
It's dank, it's horrible, but we'll see what comes along.
And it's not long before a suitable shed presents itself.
Now it's got this vehicle in front, it's got a bit of duct tape holding the bumper on, there's wood screws, it's screwed into the bumper holding it on. Got a tail light out, or a brake light out. I turned into an American cop then, I said tail light.
Phil's actually a born and bred Nottinghamshire copper, following in his granddad's footsteps, and he loves nothing more than busting perps like the NYPD.
There's a smell, a bit of cannabis, and I don't know if it's coming from this vehicle, so we're just following it a little bit and then we'll stop and have a chat.
The nose knows his iffy whiffs, and an ill wind blows for the shed driver.
No, it's definitely filling the air, so I would have thought if you're going from a vehicle in the opposite direction, we would have lost it by now, but I can still smell it.
There's also the potential smell of trouble in the air as an update comes in from control.
Okay.
Your match recorded on the database. He's got a duplicate record. On one record, he's got a warning mark of violence, muted violence or nonsense.
The male is known to us on PNC with some markers that may be violent, so we just obviously keep an eye on him.
Time for a word.
There should be a place to pull up here, just on the left. Usually now, because he's taking his time, he's trying to hide something. He's now moved into the centre of the car, see him leaning over.
Phil doesn't miss a trick and has spotted the guy trying to conceal something.
Hello sir, how are you?
Alright, mate.
Alright?
Alright.
Yes, anything in the vehicle we should be?
No.
That's right, because you were leaning across there. What were we trying to hide?
Nothing, mate.
Nothing? No worries. Okay, just going to take a seat in the back of my car. The reason I stopped you, one, is you've got a light out, and two, there's a very distinct smell of cannabis coming from your car as I've been following you. Is there cannabis on you?
On me now?
In the vehicle?
Yeah, there's a little bit in there.
Whereabouts?
Probably just under the passenger seat.
On the passenger seat. Is that what you just discarded as I pulled you over?
Yeah.
Right. The bloke's fessed up to carrying cannabis in his car, but Phil wants to know if there's any in his bloodstream.
When was the last time you smoked cannabis?
Half an hour ago?
Half an hour ago. And was that in the vehicle?
No.
Alright. Okay.
Tango 82, flight review 521 from route 2, yeah.
Cool, thank you. How often would you say you use cannabis?
A couple of days.
Every couple of days. What do you use it for?
Just enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
The man might enjoy a smoke, but drugs and driving don't mix. Over the last 5 years, there have been 110 deaths on UK roads because of drivers who were either drunk or high.
Do you agree to provide a sample of saliva for a drugs test? Yes. Do. And lean forward and just stick your tongue out. So stick it out as far as you can. What we're going to do is we're going to swab each side of your tongue. We're going to swab down the centre, down the tip, and then just repeat what I've just done before. I just need to have a look as well to make sure I've got enough, which this is.
The test takes 8 minutes, and although the bloke isn't living up to his violence markers, a colleague has arrived to assist.
Can you just keep an eye on him a sec? I just need to search his vehicle for some drugs. I'm just going through a drug test procedure. Yeah, it's fine at the moment.
Phil soon homes in on his prize.
There we go. There's a bit of cannabis bush in there, which he's chucked under the seat. So, I mean, pretty much you can see there, it's regularly got cannabis in it. There's a lot of cannabis residue around the car, so it's regularly being smoked in the car in his grinder. So I'll just have a quick look, see if there's anything else.
He's also discovered another issue.
Oh,
It's not drugs.
Jeez. See that? It's a good bulge.
But potentially just as dangerous.
It shows that the integrity inside the tyre is given way. So it's allowing obviously the pressure to come out. So you know if you're thinking you're doing on a motorway doing speeds of 70 mile an hour, you're likely to have a blowout. So that definitely needs sorting out. Are you worried about a massive great bulge on the side of your tyre?
No. Why is it on there? Yeah.
Well yeah, it's as though you've hit something.
No, I've not seen that.
The driver denies all knowledge of the dodgy bulge, but there's no denying the result of the drugs wipe.
Right. Ultimately, you've provided a positive drugs test for cannabis. So it's mounted time arresting on suspicion of driving this vehicle whilst over the specified limit for cannabis. So you don't have to say anything, but you may hold defence if you do not mention when questions which later rely in court. Anything you do say you may be given evidence. What's going to happen now, which I think my colleagues explained to you, is we're going to take you down to Mansfield Police Station. We're going to do a formal drug procedure with you, take a sample from you, that gets sent away to a lab. We find out exactly how much cannabis you've got in your system.
After a quick pat down, it's off downtown.
We pull the blood sample. There is a specified limit, so if he's over that limit, he's dealt with exactly the same as a drink drive. So we're looking at a ban at court. And obviously you've got the possession of cannabis as well.
The suspect pleaded guilty to drug driving and possession of a Class B drug. He was banned from driving for 12 months in order to pay a total of £525 in fines and costs. He also had to sort the defective tyre within 14 days. Still to come.
Oh, mate, he has crashed. Crashed?
All signs point to a dodgy driver.
Yeah, there's a massive giveaway sign there.
No, there isn't.
What?